Hello there. This is Mr. C, Feng Shui and Bazi practitioner. For today's topic, we will learn how to read, navigate, and interpret the lucky and unlucky directions in 2026 Fire Horse. Moreover, we will share some traditional Feng Shui cures and enhancers for protection in the 3 yearly major afflictions and activate the auspicious stars in 2026. Every year, I always study the flying star chart and the period 9 flying star chart, where these stars fall in their respective places and directions. Using my geomantic compass, I plot the flying stars to my floor plans to learn which area needs to be cured or enhanced a certain location. So in this layout, I can easily estimate, acquire which part of the house are lucky and avoid the unlucky direction in 2026. Now, ready your pen. Let's all learn together the flying stars direction in 2026. To navigate the flying star chart, we should understand the topographical mapping of each star's directions. Always remember that the yearly flying star and the period 9 flying star has a separate reading. Therefore, be careful with the interpretation of each flying star, most especially when these stars integrates. The flying stars analysis would vary due to the energy given by the stars when combined. The top portion would be the 2026 flying star. At the bottom will be the period 9 flying stars. The 2026 and period 9 flying stars, there will be legends as well. And make sure we understand that each flying star for each year in the period 9, they also have their elements as well. The elements play a significant importance in identifying what kind of component needed in each direction. For example, the flying star 1 at the center would be a water element, and the flying star 9 at the bottom would be the fire element. Now let's take a look at the 2026 and period 9 flying stars combination. For the south, the 5-4 combination means there will be accident and disasters, intelligence and health. So we need like a metal element to cure this sector. Remember, this is also the Grand Jupiter home for this year, or the Tai Shui. For the southwest, robbery and loss, success and longevity, and we need water element to cure this area. For the west, there will be quarrels and conflicts, illness and irritation, and we need metal cures for this area. For the northwest, illness and irritation, success and future prosperity, and the element that we need would be metal. For the north, it's going to be the home for the Sansha and the Suepa. We need like metal element to cure the accident and disasters and the success and longevity. For the northeast, there will be intelligence and health and quarrels and conflicts. We need the fire element to cure this direction. For the east, there will be success and past prosperity, but there will be robbery and loss. So we need like a water element to cure this area. For the southeast, prosperity and wealth, there's also success and past prosperity. For enhancers, because this is actually a lucky direction, we need wood and fire. Now, the three major affliction in 2026 would be the south and the north. Make sure, keep this area clean and avoid construction or renovations. So let's start drafting your home and office floor plan to unlock the secret of your home and your office. But before that, please like and share, subscribe, and comment below. At this floor plan that I have using my unit, I use my lupan and or geometric compass and just get at the center and look for the right directions. So for the auspicious direction in 2026, we have the center. My suggestion here, place an altar. Remember, God is always at the center of our home and in our lives. However, if the center is in the bedroom, never place an altar. Place wood element at the center for balance because this area is very auspicious, very lucky for this year. Good fortune, wealth, luck, and prosperity, and great career and recognition. These are some feng shui enhancers and cures for the center. We need like a wood element. And for the southeast, another lucky direction. Place a horse statue at the southeast in the 2026. However, if the southeast is in the bedroom, never place any horse statue. Place any fire element if you want to seize an opportunity. Strike while the iron is hot. This is very auspicious direction in 2026. There will be success, luck, harmonious relationship, continuous prosperity and wealth, and there will be also advancement and blissful periods. For the southeast Feng Shui enhancers and cures, we need the wood and fire element for enhancers. For Feng Shui in auspicious direction, the south is actually just keep this direction serene and tranquil. Calmness and peacefulness is the key to a peace the Thais way, or the Grand Duke Jupiter. Avoid dwelling or facing the south direction to the maximum extent. This very inauspicious direction for this coming year, emotional and mental well-being issues or financial and economic challenges can actually come to our lives. For the south, Feng Shui enhancers and cures, these are some metal elements that can actually help for the south sector. For the north, keep this direction pleasant and peace. In 2026, avoid prolonged stay in the north direction and use Feng Shui cures in the entire north area. Place metal element to diminish the energy of the flying star 5 because this area is unlucky for 2026. Both Sansha and Shuipao are in the north area. On a high note, we have the Heavenly Star 6. There will be guidance and support from helpful people during challenging times. So there's some Feng Shui enhancers and cures like metal elements. For the Southwest, keep an open eye, be watchful and alert, protect your personal possession, assets, and holdings. On a positive note, there are also good people around to support and listen and give advice. Use water element in this direction because this area is unlucky direction in 2026. You could have ideas and projects stolen that can lead to friction and disputes in the workplace. Moreover, beware of fraudulent scheme, false promises to gain money or property. So these are some water element for the Feng Shui enhancers and cures. For the West, be prudent and cautious. Think before you act. Being impulsive has consequences. However, the flying star is a double-edged sword. If releasing one's emotion can benefit you in your mental well-being, it will be an advantage for some. Use metal element in this direction because this is a unlucky direction in 2026. There could actually be misunderstanding, arguments, gossips, and even tension that can lead to illness and health issues. This is the energy given by the Qualcomm Flying Star 3. So here are some metal elements for Feng Shui enhancers and cures for the West. For the Northwest, prioritize your well-being, nurture yourself, and practice self-care in 2026. Northwest represents the patriarch of the family. If the person tumble, the repercussions will be felt by the entire household. So use metal element in this direction. This is unlucky direction, ailment, disease, or health disorder. There could be self-neglect or unhealthy lifestyle can have an impact on your future success and prosperity. Mostly, the head of the family is affected in the Northwest sector. So here are some metal elements for the Northwest Feng Shui enhancers and cures. For balance area, we have the Northeast. Acknowledge the facts, pros and cons, and reality. Just listen to details and have an open mind. Keep calm. Do not let emotions cloud judgment. And emotions are high, intelligence is low. Remember that. Use fire element in this direction to exhaust tension because this is just a balanced energy direction in 2026. There could be exchanges of opinions, formal discussion, or intellectual debate that leads to arguments. However, if deliberation can lead to positive outcome and land an optimistic resolution. So here are some fire elements for enhancers and cures in the Northeast. For the East, Readiness is a paramount. Flying Star 7 does not necessarily denote home burglary, okay? It could also be a duties and responsibilities, example of which is taxes, utilities, and daily expenses. Because this is only a balanced energy, the Flying Star 8 is the past wealth and prosperity. However, it can still give you the some energy only if this Flying Star is activated. Increase wealth and brings new and different complexities, challenges, and responsibilities rather than just solving all problems. For the Feng Shui enhancers, we need a water element, and here are some examples. And these are also like a Feng Shui activator and protector for the East sector. So in conclusion, we have the lucky direction center and the southeast. We only have two lucky directions for this coming year in 2026, year of the fire horse. But remember, you are still in control of your life. Flying star direction is a guide to improve and balance and harmony. So before rearranging your furniture, I thank you so much. And please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Well. See you all next week for another topic.